Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Wes Barker. I am a professional magician. Yeah, believe it. Which means I am just full of magic knowledge. So I'm going to share some of that with you. Today we're looking at a brand new magic movie. There's so much magic in this movie, it warranted its own whole video. So please enjoy the magic of Magic Camp. The intro alone in Magic Camp is amazing. Like, look at this. It literally covers everybody. Houdini, Doug Henning, Ricky Jay, Copperfield, Chris Angel. It's got like a whole history of magic. Penn Teller, like everybody. It's kind of neat. It's worth watching the show just to watch like that little bit of all this iconic magic. Truly cool way to start this. Lance Burton, oh, he was my hero. He was my hero when I was starting out. First scene. Love this guy, so funny. Adam Devine pulling a $20 bill out of nowhere. It would be hard to do a magic movie without doing a back palm somewhere because it's so magical looking, yet it's so easy to teach someone. They can learn it pretty fast. I don't even think they bother with a hand double. I would imagine Adam did that, and it looks great. So yeah, really great, off to a good start. I love it. Let's get more complicated. Oh damn, floating popcorn into the mouth. How good does that look? Just no camera Hollywood BS there. That is just straight up good old fashioned magic methods. You could absolutely really do that trick. I think I floated a pretzel one time in one of my videos. Cue the pretzel video. 2 for 2 out of the gate. I love this. Amazing. What do we got here? Okay, an appearing top hat. Yep. Okay, that top hat, completely legit. Again, they're not doing any camera tricks yet. This is crazy. What the hell's going on here? A magic movie that's using real magic? What? All right, next. This guy is doing, it's gonna make a snowstorm. Yeah, that's how that trick looks. It actually even looks better in person. There's like more build up to it and you're getting the paper wet first and drying it off and it looks really cool. Very popular, famous trick for stage performers everywhere. So yeah, it makes sense. That's what it looks like. Cool, cool, cool. I don't really know or care how they actually shot it. Doesn't matter. That's how it would look in real life, so I'm all about it. Okay, well, that table's about to float. They all look the same. Yeah, classic floating table. I like the dry ice on top though. It gives it real, she does it great. Nice little floating table, nothing to hate there. There are better and more convincing methods and handlings and you can get really elaborate with that, but that's a classic floating table. I liked it a lot. Nice. This is like just the start of the movie and it's just like so much magic. Whew. Okay. Woo. Pause. Pause. Floating down to the stage. He even says right after, he's like, gotta be cables. Obviously it's cables, it's wires, of course. But did they do it? Or is it camera tricks? I'm sure they just rigged her up and did it for real. There's no need to do a camera trick there. You could absolutely do that. It looks really clean though. So the way that stage is lit and where she was standing, I would say they might have cleaned it up a little bit in post to make it look more perfect than it would have been. But if you went to a show, Copperfield or Chris Angel or something where they're gonna be flying around, you'd see just like that, like whoa. I think they gave it a little bit of help in post because it's a movie, so you should. But yeah, looks great. Love it, man. All right, what's up next? Borrows a phone and turns it into confetti. I gotta look at this again, because you could do this, but I don't know if he did. I think he's doing the handling that you would do if you were doing this in real life. You ditch the phone and throw the confetti. I think they cut out a couple frames here. Again, they're doing the practical method, but they're just Hollywoodifying it. Just a little bit of Hollywood help. That's what I think. Still, looks so good. I'm into that. Here we go, the SpongeBall scene. Everyone learns SpongeBob to start. Little false transfer, oh yeah, and it's gone. Not a difficult thing to learn. The way they shot that leads me to believe they probably used a hand double. I wouldn't be surprised at all to find out that was Justin Willman's hands doing that. It was just really nicely done. I don't know, it just feels like a hand double every time they punch in like that. I love that kid at the end, it shows him doing it and like surprising himself. There's some truth to that. Not so much with SpongeBalls, but like when you first learn a couple like hard sleights, like a double lift or something, if you do it right, you'll be like, oh my God. It's kind of a weird thing, but you can kind of surprise yourself. So I like that they put that in there, that's neat. What's that? You want to check out a bigger and better trick? Okay. Instead of vanishing a sponge ball, let's see them vanish a whole person. Wrapped up in confetti and then poof, in a puff of smoke. And A magician disappearing in a smoke bomb is like iconic image. Every magician wants to do it, dreamed of doing it. Not really ever happening. And the way they did it here is no exception. This is the first time they've fully just camera cheated hard. Tomfoolery. It's straight up Hollywood BS. Looks great though. A magic movie warrants a certain level of this. No judgment, nothing's better or worse. I'm just saying, you're not gonna see that from a magician in real life. No chance, but it's damn cool and I'm really glad they included it. Looks so good. I wish. This is a flashback scene where he's like levitating a woman off the table. Completely legitimate. This is an actual illusion you can do. It looks just like this. Look how freaking impossible that is. Look how that levitation comes up. There's nothing hands-free. It's so sick. And yeah, 100% accurate. That's no bullshit. That's like a real deal trick. That's great, hey? I know. Isn't magic awesome sometimes? I love it. Here's one that I love and I am still a little bit like unsure about. Let's watch it together. This t-shirt change. Watch her shirt and the shirt on the rack. This is crazy. Shirt on the rack and her shirt. She turns around. Boom, they've changed. Let's pause. That is legitimate. That's a real thing. I just love that. It looks so good, but that's real. Not quite as chill as just walking up to any shirt in a store. Like you couldn't perform it like that. But yeah, like you could absolutely set this up. This is cool. This is cool. But then she changes it back, and that's the part I honestly don't know. I gotta stop right here. I don't know. I don't know everything. I only know what I know. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I could see the change happening on the one way, but then changing it back, I don't know. They might have to reset. There might be a little bit of, there might be a little Hollywood in there too. I don't know. Hey, when I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. But I love it. I'll tell you that. I know that. I know that I love it. So I hope you love it too. Now, near the end of the movie, they do like a stage performance. All the kids at this magic camp go and do a stage performance. They're all trying to win this Golden Wand Award. And this one girl does a dove routine, and it's really great. Let's check this out. She shows the can empty, and then dove. Totally real. This girl actually learned this and did that. Isn't it awesome? And I think if you watch closely and watch it back or whatever, you'll be able to tell how it's working. I'm not going to do it for you because it's pretty neat, and I bet you could figure this one out on your own. So yeah, watch it back. It's pretty damn cool. So she learned that, she did that, looks great. And then she got this balloon, and she's dancing around, classic. Balloon pops, another dove, again. No Hollywood help there. That's a real trick, done practically. She actually did that trick, amazing. Dove goes in the cage, and this cage can turn into something else for sure. And it's a rabbit, boom. Doesn't get more magical than that. Another real trick actually done. I love this movie. I love how much magic there is in it. I love how practically everything's done. Like, it's just unbelievable to me how much magic they did without any bullshit. I mean, the trick selection is key. Very smart. These kids obviously practiced a ton, and it's just shot really well. Like, I'm very impressed with it. So, well done, Magic Camp. Oh, this guy. He does a great job of playing the jerk. You hate this guy in this movie. He's cocky and he's annoying. And he has a really small deck of cards here. Like, they're jumbo cards, but it's very thin. Because if you're gonna fake it, you just give him like a normal thick deck of cards. But if you're gonna do it for real and you need a thin deck because of the way the method works, that sort of leads me to believe like, oh, they're gonna do this for real. Plus, I'm very aware of the illusion that he's standing in front of. That illusion behind him is like a classic stage illusion. So let's just watch, Selected the 4 of spades. His assistant climbs in, hands her the deck. Classic. Cover her up. So yeah, this is a classic stage illusion, and it's not hard to learn for him, the assistant. I mean, she's doing all the work. And then boom. Notice how the camera didn't cut. They wanted to make sure we all saw this in one straight shot, because this illusion looks amazing, like impossible, and it's fast. They did it beautifully. Now, I'll say something about this kind of illusion, like this kind of what he's wearing, how he's prancing around. Nowadays, you gotta have some serious charm to pull this off. This guy's lacking the charm. Like, they cast him and he acted it perfectly. You really hate him. In real life, if you wanna do this kind of thing, you better be very likable, because it is hard to get everyone on your side with these big old illusions and like assistants and stuff. It's just, I mean, it's 2020. We've seen a lot, you know what I mean? So can't get away with the same old cheese. So this is a quick change routine. Boom. Yep. Change the tuxedo into a dress. Okay. Now she's got this pink dress. Throw it up. White dress. Excellent. I love it. Those girls definitely learned the quick change, and they did 2 very nice quick changes in real time. Doesn't even look sped up or anything. I think they just learned it and did it very well. No notes. That was excellently done. Amazing job, and it looks so good. I mean, just impossible. So good. Couple more. All right, this girl is going to do another classic illusion. Holy crap. This is like one of the most classic illusions. She climbs to the top, and then she's gonna switch places with her assistant. It is freaking impossible. Watch this, watch her hand, watch everything. This is, I know how this illusion works, and it still always hurts my brain a little bit when it's done well. So let's see how well they do it. There she is with her hand, putting it through. And he's gonna bring a big curtain in front. I love this. And switch. Yeah. This is great. It's done extremely well. That is how that illusion looks. Again, it seems impossible. It seems like it would have to be some sort of camera trick or whatever. It's not. They did it really well. That's a great, yeah. Well done. I wonder how many takes that took. That's nice. All right, Adam, what do you got? Okay, so check out this. Check out the painting behind him. Check out the painting behind him. Right, it's a painting. You can see that. And then he passes behind him as he's talking, and it changes into the real dude. Yeah, and then he steps off there, and there's nothing in the painting. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's some Hollywood, Zach King style shot. I think they faked that one a little bit. I'm okay with it. Something about it was a little bit too perfect, so I'm gonna call that one BS. And this movie's just so jam-packed with magic tricks. It's important to have a few sort of over-the-top ones because, hello, it's a Hollywood magic movie. You better be over the top a little bit. So I'm glad they did include a few that are like almost too perfect, or else it wouldn't quite be Disney Magic Camp. So I'm glad they did it. Makes sense to me, right? Right. One more. Holds up a sheet, and she appears. Poof! Done deal. Dun, 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 dun. That one. No camera tricks, done for real, awesome. That's one of my favorite types of appearances, is ones like that. You don't know, it hurts your brain, but when you do know, you're like, ah, it's genius, so simple, so good. Well, that's Disney's Magic Camp. You guys asked for it, so you got it. Thank you guys so much for asking for this one because I probably wasn't gonna watch it and you made me do it and I loved it. Highly recommend if you wanna see a magic movie. That is a great one to watch. Next week there's gonna be a compilation video of about 5 different scenes because I got a long list of cool magic scenes I wanna get through. Keep them coming in the comments because you guys just keep dropping little knowledge bombs. You guys are pulling scenes from some of my favorite movies that I'm like, oh yeah, there's a fucking magic scene in there. What? So I really appreciate that. It is so much fun. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep doing these things whether you watch them or not because I just find it so fascinating, but it does help that you watch. I'm not gonna lie, I really do appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Like, subscribe, comment, all those beautiful things. So thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Alligator clap. This would be a fun way to end, right? Or is that just too weird? Alligator clap. Alligator clap vanish.